Okay. What's up? We can be seen. Wow, that's a cool looking wire right there. Looks neat.
Are we live?
We are live.
iPad baby.
MacBook Pro.
You said MacBook Pro, didn't you?
MacBook Pro. Ah, I shocked myself. My shelf.
The shelf?
I shocked my shelf. I really did.
Gosh, this is starting off weird.
Good start. Is this even working? Oh, I didn't hit play on this thing. MacBook Pro, baby. Apple Watch. YouTube. What's up? Welcome to the biggest streaming event ever. Ninja, he's streaming like Apex Legends. Well, we're streaming Resident Evil 2 on PS4.
He plays that now?
Probably. I don't know what he's
my
up to. I don't keep up with the ninja.
Too fast.
But welcome to Hangouts. We are going to complete today. If we don't complete this, no one leaves this room until we beat this game today. That's all I'm going to say.
Where did we leave off?
In the sewers, I just beat the new Croc remake.
Right at the sewers.
Okay.
So I beat the last thing we did was I beat the Croc remake. So
Legend of the Gabos.
Legend of the Gabos too.
I think we're probably at least 65% of the game done.
I say 72.
Maybe.
We're going to speedrun this.
65 to 72.49%.
I like our chances. There's Ada. Ada's back.
How do you play again? Alright, there's that. We got the Lightning Hawk. Man, we need more slots. Why do I have the dongle?
You want to keep that?
I do?
You do.
Is that why you were running around with it?
Yeah.
There was a USB dongle back in the day.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
That was easy.
Not much time.
Shoot her.
Leon should have been like,
Need to
oh, okay.
dispose of it. We're here for the G virus. That's not gonna happen.
She looks like she's on
I'm
crack.
warning you, Doctor. Oh yeah?
She reminds me of Juliet from Lost.
Oh yeah. Put that there.
You'll never get the G virus!
You know, that's why you shoot earlier, ask questions later.
Yeah.
That's like standard American protocol.
scientist.
That is.
Leon.
Forget about me.
Oh, man.
Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
Stop her. She's the bad boy.
What happened to him again? Oh, that Croc.
No, he just got shot.
Oh, he just got shot.
Yeah, he got shot by that one.
I'm right outside the facility in pursuit of Annette.
Of Juliet.
Yeah.
It's not
Wow.
on her.
Oh, okay.
Must be in the nest.
Lingerie?
Looks like a dress, my man.
I don't know the difference.
Someday you will.
I just picture Jacob going to some restaurant and seeing
Lingerie?
dressed up lingerie.
Is this Victoria's Secret?
You know that meme of that guy looking at the butterfly?
Yeah.
He says,
Oh, hey!
Is this lingerie?
What is that?
That's that body she burned.
I know, what's going on the stomach?
Something.
Nah, man, that's a cocktail dress. That's all.
Hey, you know I love you, right?
Wait, lingerie? Oh, did the battery die?
No!
What just happened?
What happened?
It wasn't letting me eat.
Weird.
Well, I couldn't move in that lingerie.
That's weird.
Was this?
I didn't know you played as
Was this
Ada
in the
Wong
original
this.
game?
I don't remember. She is a character in the game, but I don't remember if you play as her. You may. I don't think so though. But I don't remember.
Oh, she has a little gun.
That little gun.
Ooh, we're gonna hack crap.
It's secret weapon.
You be a hacker, dude.
Hack everything.
Yeah, I have a feeling this was not in the original.
No.
I don't think they learned to do the hacking.
They had to
stuff.
extend the game a little bit.
We were pretty advanced for 1998.
That was something they didn't have.
I'm kind of mad I only have 9 bullets. I went from having 120 to 9.
It wasn't crazy now. Like, all these people, if they're real, they're 20 years older now.
Yeah.
She's like not a young, hot woman anymore. She's like
Yeah.
a 20-year-old or.
Yeah, her
Oh.
CG model.
I don't know. She's wearing lingerie. She looks pretty good to me.
Her CG model, you know, we all age. Leon's like in his 40s.
Look at that. Just took it like a woman.
I don't. I do not like.
He's their killer.
I do not like hacking stuff in games. I'm over it. When they made me hack and do stuff in Spider-Man, that was like.
Oh, hey there.
That's scary.
I knew he was in there, but I thought he was like dead. Oh shoot! Get the heck out of there, dude!
How do you run again?
Oh gosh! Oh, what happened
Guess he just died.
there? He dead. Told ya.
Oh, fudge nuggets.
You have a knife?
No.
You have anything?
No. Get out of there. You're gonna have to hack the door.
Oh, I didn't have to kill that person?
No, dude, don't worry about that. Okay, never mind. There you're Gucci.
That's why I saw those bullets.
See if you can like seal him in there by turning the power off of that door again. Oh, I don't think so. You goofed.
No, I didn't.
I think the good strategy is to shoot him in the legs and just leave him until later when they crawl up your
Yeah, that's using your noodle right there.
legs and kill you. Go for the legs. Man, the freaking lighting in this is crazy. Like, look at her back.
Oh, homie.
Oh, you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
You ain't got a knife.
Look at that lingerie. I'd be attracted to him too.
Can he get up or not?
Like, look at her back with the lighting. That is, like, unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It seems like this year alone has seen a pretty big jump. Maybe not big, but big
Dude,
enough.
what the fudge?
Noticeable. In
Graphic.
graphic fidelity, yeah.
What's another game that
Metro Exodus looks really good.
really?
Yeah, like the graphics and the lighting and textures and all that are really
It's
great.
something where, like, you know what they're getting right now is there's almost, if you look at the human skin, if you light it, you can kind of see underneath it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's like a layer. I don't
Go
know.
back around
Why?
They're
here.
they're
Sitting on
nailing
that.
that.
Well, just keep going. I'll show you.
That way?
Yeah.
Whoa! We might die, guys.
Go to the left. Yeah. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
No headshots. Well, maybe yeah, because this guy keeps getting up.
So this way?
No, dude. Go back. Go right. Yes. Oh my God, Jacob.
Oh.
Yes.
Dude, it's dark, man.
It is dark.
Turn this light off. Sure. That glare.
I'm gonna hike the hydrant. Yeah, frick.
What did you say?
We
So,
got you. We got you.
I get the picture.
Yep, I tried.
Sounds like Donald Duck.
Oh,
You mother fricker.
man, that's a, oh shoot. That's a Dead by Daylight language. Whoa.
Gosh almighty.
Juke that dude. There's some ammo right there.
Where?
Right
Oh, praise the lamb. And a flash.
there. The thing you need to hack is in this room.
I'm gonna hack this dude's face real quick.
We're on the easiest mode, and these things don't die at all.
definitely not a shooter. I mean, you get guns and stuff, and you get like more powerful guns as it goes on. But
It's definitely survival horror.
it is definitely survival horror.
It's not, yeah.
No, turn around.
What are you looking at there, buddy?
I think it's on the ground actually.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He
One of
likes
the
that-
easiest
he likes that
mode,
lingerie, dude.
Oh my
It's lingerie.
goodness.
There you go. Yeah, there you
No.
go. Oh boy.
I think this stream will just be us in this corner shooting people.
Ah!
I think you got her. I think you got her. I think I just heard her.
Guys, we're professionals.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
this is a speed run.
No, I think you got it. I think I heard her fall over.
I know, but
Whoa! Nope. That end.
If he's on the breeze, he's fine.
There you
He's
go.
on the ground, what can he do?
I can't see Jack.
Alex is basically giving you what you just said before the stream started. How you
Yeah,
like
he
an
wants an
arrow
arrow.
that points at.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep.
There you
Got
There's Juliet. And you're stuck in the
Come back here,
aquarium.
you freaking
The
whore.
aquarium room.
always been good at running.
go.
That's what Jack was stuck in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey,
What?
I don't know if you just noticed.
What the fudge?
Wait,
Dude! How do I get out?
he's about to catch these hands. Oh, I don't think he's gonna come in here.
You're taking way
Take
too
him.
long. You gotta get that door open.
Jacob, I think you're fine.
It's there. It's there.
Ooh, I don't even want to look.
Open! You freaking whore!
It's bugged out on you. Where are you going, dude? That's a dead end.
He had to get
Oh! Oh, no, he's no. You can't get me if I use this. Oh, fudge nuggets. Hold on.
There you go. Yeah.
How do I...
Hold L1. L1.
Oh, suck it!
You gotta use L1, not L2.
So I use the L1 to throw it.
You hold it, so you aim it with L1, and then toss it with the.
Does the door shut? Can I shut the door?
No. But there's ammo in here. Not much. You're gonna have to fight him a little bit and get him down.
No.
The timing was off.
He's like,
You son of a whore.
Hand it off if you get killed.
No, bad. Bad X.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Where's that music at? I don't know what to do. Wait for it. Good X.
Here's how you stop Mr. X boxes in a table.
This is a big design flaw. Alex,
Do you have any more grenades?
no.
Can you hack like at a little bit at here and a little bit there? Or does it have to all be at one thing?
This one is kind of timed. You can just get him down on one knee, just keep pumping your lead into him. Not the body.
You son of a whore.
Oh boy, get out of there. Not that way, you gotta get in there. I'm gonna stop telling you. I wanted to see if you figure it out. Oh boy! Oh!
I'm alive!
Oh, your controller turned red because you're hurt.
Hack him! Hack him! Okay, I just gotta get a lot of distance. Like I did last time. Guys, this is not starting off pretty.
This is the speed run. This is a trick we're trying to do.
You gotta leave some room for yourself.
You have to
backpedal.
let Mr. X basically almost kill you.
Wait till he winds up and then backpedal. Wow, these haymakers aren't hurting you as much as I
Suck it!
thought.
Right after he
He's smacking
He-
you around like Mike Tyson.
he punches you as hard as you would possibly suck it.
Hey, assisted is a joke. Okay, where is
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Right?
So look to your left, and it's in the wall. So follow the wire. Trace the wire back. So the fan is the output. Look, yeah. So you're gonna have to change that. That'll change it to this. Now hack the fan. There you go. Oh gosh, it's gonna be close.
Go get out! Oh! Yes!
I cannot believe you made that. Assisted mode, thank you.
Yeah, that was a miracle for sure. What was that?
Okay, I just gotta dodge. Boom!
She's having a bad day. Hey, typewriter!
You did it again.
Yeah.
Another safe.
Sorry, I
So
suck.
my 1 terabyte PS4 can't take it, dude. It can't take 2 save slots.
Yeah, we're not made out of space here, buddy.
And why do I feel like it's a lot darker this time? I just am I just going
Do
crazy?
you want to turn the brightness
Yeah,
up on it?
we had the red lights on last time.
It
That's
might be
why.
that.
That's why.
Cause yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not like blind.
The glare is really killing it. Are you able to switch over to the red?
Can you turn up the brightness on that?
Let me see.
Display brightness, yeah. Change it up a little bit.
Come on.
Oh,
looks
looks bad.
awful.
That looks terrible.
Whatever. I'm just kidding. I mean, this looks pretty
It
bad.
looks okay on the stream though. They can.
Yeah, at least I can see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. She took a beating from Mr. X. I mean, I put her in the ring against Tyson in a heartbeat.
She did good.
She did it all in heels and a lingerie.
Yep, that's definitely lingerie. Oh, luckily that thing won't jump out at you when you grab it.
Mr. X, Mr. X got smart.
Come on, Julia.
Bravo. Gonna burn you alive now. You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
On the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that. And you won't die alone.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, what the fudge?
Look for those junction points in the yellow.
Okay, so now that one's... Okay, so that's done.
Doing good, Jacob.
What?
Yeah, so now you gotta go. Now look at the door.
Oh, okay. I thought you like had to get them all together at the same time.
You're gonna have to switch that one back though, the one you just did.
What? Oh no! I don't got time.
No, you got plenty.
Switch that one. Oh boy. Switch the door. Hurry. Oh gosh. Oh boy, it's a buzzer beater.
Oh!
That was awesome.
So you can walk this one off a little bit.
That one.
Her heels are melting.
Typewriter! Just so we don't have to do that again. Okay.
Visitor clearance confirmed.
Thank you.
Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
I'm gonna go back and check that hallway.
Oh,
There might be
okay.
some items.
Yeah, I feel like this part is entirely new.
Yeah, I don't...
This is like a side thing they added on top of.
Somewhat. I mean, yes and no.
Nothing.
But I mean, I'm gonna Google it.
That's a weird hallway. What's the point of having that? Waste my time.
That was the way she came in.
Mm.
She locked that door behind you. Or behind her.
Alright, Annette. What's cooking good looking?
Enough with this cat and mouse game. The game is over. You lost.
Lost.
Man, she just said there's no way around the sewer.
Is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G? Interesting theory. If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest. Over my dead body.
Oh.
We run away in the hills.
Oh, that's not no big deal. Mr. X hit you like 4 times. Oh, that hurts.
Oh.
Come on, stop being a wuss.
Where's Leon?
Shot. Or I mean 8. X. Just take a nap.
Oh, she is.
That's like a Mary Jane thing we just did. There it is, my bullets.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about in Spider-Man was all the Mary Jane stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. I haven't played that.
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Leon Kennedy.
Leon Jenkins.
Ada?
Ada?
Boo. Honey, where are you?
Oh, look at, just hold on real quick. Look at all this sweet, sweet ammunition. Didn't do this crap. I'm so excited. Oh, dang it, I can't go that way.
I finally got ammunition.
That's why you ran out last time, buddy.
That's fine. You can't hack everything anymore. Look at that, typewriter.
Let's save.
Did we save this much?
I like how it shows how many times we've saved in this.
Oh, well, no, I guess we did. I just asked that stupid question.
Grab me a knife. You need a knife.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, no. Take out. I don't need 2. Yeah, I don't need 2 of these. Let's just...
Are you storing herbs, dude?
Yeah, I only need
Are you
a fresh
smoking the
egg.
green, dude? Are you 420 friendly, dude?
Smoking the herb. We should tell on the stream. This is for the streamers only.
Yeah?
The story of we were at someone's house, Alex, and
We were?
their uncle came out and asked you a question.
What?
We were at
I barely
we
remember this.
we were at a friend's house one time, and Alex went to go use the restroom, and well, I think you can tell it better if you remember it. Like,
I really don't, so go ahead.
oh, okay. This one sticks out in my head because I always say it all the time. So he comes out of the restroom, and his uncle's waiting to get in. And he comes out, and he says, hey, man, what's up? And he goes, nothing much. He said, so what's up? Oh, nothing. He said,
Did I have that?
this uncle says, you smoke weed, dude? Alex says, no, I don't smoke weed. This guy says, then what do you do? And
I do remember that.
because you were, what do I do? Like, if I don't smoke weed, so I always quote that. What do I do if I don't smoke weed?
He's coming out.
Nah, man, he's cool.
Digital video cassette. What's weird is they showed the old computers. They showed like they're keeping with the '90s, whatever.
Oh, fudge!
Ah! How did he miss it? Oh, he's not gonna. What were you saying?
So they keep with this whole theme or whatever, but there you got a USB dongle or something, which was not, USB was not back then in the 90s, I don't think.
I feel like USB 1 might have been. But I don't think that you had like drives, with...
Yeah, you didn't have flash drives in freaking 98.
No.
There's no way. When's the first, I'm going to look up, when did flash drives come out?
I had the iPod... The Shuffle. The Shuffle was the one you could plug directly into your computer, right? The original.
The Nano?
It was like a little rectangle.
Oh, the Shuffle
Yeah,
was...
Shuffle.
That was like 05, 06 maybe?
Okay. That had 512 megs storage.
That,
Half a gig, yeah. And
it wasn't until late in 2000 that the first USB flash drive was sold in the US by IBM.
Oh shoot! Really?
Late in 2000 or late in the 2000s?
It would be in 2000, because
His first patent in 99.
Huh.
So this takes place in 98 or 99.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's pulling a Metal Gear with like prosthetic arms and stuff.
Oh, I got another knife. God dang it.
Because like...
Well, I mean, we have freaking the G virus, but we're we're getting caught up on the...
like Phantom Pain and stuff. You got like the robotic...
Yeah, they had to
arm.
give something.
It's just like the 80s, right? 1980s.
Yeah. No, or 5? Yeah, 5 is 80s, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, are you listening to that? Nick, combine that blue one with the red and green you got.
Oh.
I never read about this or knew about this, but yeah, it was 99. They were first patented.
I did hear that.
It wasn't until late in 2000.
What the fudge is that?
And it held 8 megabytes. It was basically a PS2 memory card.
The bigger boat, son.
I'm running out of crap. Do I need the cassette?
Here's what's crazy.
I made a mistake!
In 2000, it debuted with 8 megabytes, and in less than 10 years, we have 256 gigabytes.
But yeah, 256 gigs.
It increased to 256 gigs. They probably had a really expensive one in 2010. Yeah, that was 256. I think they just made the other day a terabyte.
Dude, what the fudge?
They've got a terabyte on flash drive.
No!
Or it might have been a memory card. It might have been an SD card. But I feel like they can do a USB flash drive. This 1 terabyte. Let's check Amazon. 1 terabyte flash drive.
You took like 30 shots.
You need a bigger gun, homeboy.
Yeah, there is a 1 terabyte USB 3.1 flash drive for $356.
That's beautiful.
Go drop that thing.
Dude, you just lose that thing?
Between the door and the seat.
Oh shoot, I just dropped a terabyte.
Oh man.
Which, we're saying that now, this is totally dating ourselves. 10 years from now, it's like, dude, that was like a gig. You know what I mean? It's going to be like a gig to people viewing it later.
I actually got a 6 terabyte hard drive for my computer not too long ago.
Did you?
Was like
There we go.
$120.
I've got
You're not alone there.
total with my external drives, because I do stuff with video.
Yeah.
I've got 13 terabytes of storage I use.
Yeah.
Well, for video stuff, specifically 9
Yeah.
terabytes. But
So I had a half terabyte SSD for like the main OS and stuff like games and stuff.
yeah.
But then, I was using a terabyte external drive, USB drive for like when I would rip movies from Blu-ray.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
and it did fine once I compressed them. Like I would so what I would do is I would rip them to an MKV file, and that's like a lossless format from the Blu-ray disc itself.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like 30 to 40, 50 some gigs, somewhere in that ballpark for each movie. And so like that ran out of space fast, right? But I was able to convert them to MP4s with Handbrake.
Yeah.
And that would maybe like compress them to maybe a tenth of the size, and so I'm able to fit a lot more. But still, it's just like I'm still running out of space with 20 terabytes.
Yeah, 4K stuff.
Yeah.
It is so ginormous, like
Yeah.
the file size. I'm just kind of at a loss, like what to do. I'm still shooting 1080p, like footage and stuff, because it's just.
And all my
Our
stuff-
podcast is in 4K, but that like the initial file before I do the compression or whatever is like 50 gig. It's like 50 gigabytes, like files and stuff. It's huge.
And that's only for like maybe 10 or however many. That's not like a full feature film, so.
Yeah, that's for an hour, or an hour and
That's
a
an
half
hour,
of a
okay.
shoot.
Oh my gosh, what is...
Yeah, it's. They probably even do their own compression. It still looks good for a podcast. But.
Oh, is that, what's his name? The husband? Why aren't the mouses all G-virused?
Well,
Just drink it, dude. Give it a minute.
everybody's G-virus.
I bet those rats spread it.
It's going to space, dude. Give it a second.
1 terabyte flash drive. Let's get it, guys, and lose it in between the seats of your car.
Did I get hit?
I think that'd be the first thing I did.
What is crazy to me is, like, every couple of years, those flash drives they'll go down in price, like, whatever. So I was looking the other day, I've been using forever, because I don't really need any bigger, but I have a 64 gigabyte flash drive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was looking, I'm even looking right now, 128 gigs for $20.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good.
I remember I found a 16 gig one at college once at Lee.
Yeah, and you
Someone just it had no files on it, and I had no way to turn it
Yeah.
in. And it was 16 gigs. I'm like, jackpot.
Yeah, every 2 years I would upgrade. I would get the bigger one. Like I had a 4 gigabyte that was plenty, and then it became 8, and then 16, and 32, and now I'm at 64. I've kept 64 for the past like.
I remember from the transition.
I only pay like 20. That's my rule. Is I pay $20 for a flash drive, so I can get that 28 gig.
I remember the transition from like the portable CD players to when I got the iPod Shuffle from.
Yeah.
I think I got that from like youth group at church or something.
Yeah.
And it held like 512.
I remember you
megs,
getting
think.
that.
Yeah, I think it was like as much as like a CD that was uncompressed MP3. But I just remember the easy use and being able to just click a button and it would change a song and all that stuff. I was like, this is the future.
Oh yeah.
And then looking back on it, it's like, this sucks so much. Look at the side of this tape. Go back.
Uh-huh. Oh, 2 left, 12, then 8.
I got my first iPad Nano, or not iPad, iPad Nano.
You alright, brother?
My iPad Nano. It was this big. It was just a vertical stick.
Was it 8?
Do you mean an iPhone?
The iPod Nano in, I think, 06, I want to say.
Oh, hold on.
So 2 left. No, go left. Go all the way around 1.
I did that.
You just keep going, keep going. So we gotta clear it out. So 2, go right, 12, left 8. 2, 12, 8. Try it again. So go directly, no. So go left to 2.
And then don't overshoot it. Yeah.
12. Down to 8.
Nice.
What a game.
But I got my first iPod Nano. But I was using like I had a CD player and this little case I had, and I had a couple CDs in there. I kept rotating between Meteora by Linkin Park and Demon Days, Gorillaz, and getting the iPod Nano was like, oh my gosh, this is nuts. It's like
I think I had
infected from Last of Us.
2 CDs on rotation as well. I think I had Good Apollo 1 from Coheed in Cambria, and probably like the greatest hits from Megadeth or something.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I need that stupid key.
Me and my wife were talking about like, what times do you yearn for, or wish you could go back to, or maybe even to a past time. But one thing we agreed on was that music is so accessible now, and you can listen to libraries of stuff and albums. Like your parents, even if their favorite bands, they might not have heard certain albums, certain songs, and we have access to that at so easy. And it's something. It's like I like the time we're living in now for like music stuff and healthcare stuff. Oh, like because that was one other thing. If we could go back in time,
What the frick?
if we go back in time, we kept realizing, shoot, but the healthcare is worse. Like more diseases, less like stuff they had for.
Yeah, I don't know. I think technologically, of course, being in the current is always the best. But, I do miss the simplicity of life when I was like a teenager, like 17, 18 years old, before I had a job, and like summer vacations I just slept until 4 p.m. So, like,
Yeah.
stayed up.
You're
till
just
4
more
p.m.
like stages. I'm talking like time periods. Like
What? I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm talking like if you could go back to the '60s and live
Oh, I'm not
at
gonna
that
lie.
time.
No,
No,
I like
like-
now. Why would I want to go back to where I couldn't use technology?
Well, I think for other reasons than technology, like that was such a tumultuous period of time.
Oh, yeah.
Like Vietnam.
I mean, I'm just saying like any period you could choose.
I definitely say 60s to 70s, cross them off the list.
But is there one that you could?
Um,
And to me, I honestly think it's,
I'd like to see Reagan.
it would be cool.
the ease of use that we have now and all the technology and stuff. Oh, I'd so miss it, and like GPS especially and stuff. But the '90s, I have an affection for because one, I grew. That was my period of like childhood, but also. It was the last before everything changed with like computers and
Go
like
back down that way, because we gotta find that crank. Not that way. Sorry, out the door across the bridge.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I was looking for the crank, but I
We
couldn't
gotta
find
find
it.
that crank. I think that's what's stopping us now. The 90s, yeah.
it was the last period before, and I would even go as far to say like '07 and stuff when phones took over with social media and all that. But I would say even up to like in the '90s and stuff,
Oh,
you had a good time of still enjoying magazines and like not being bombarded with information. Like that was the last. I think it peaked right there, and then like
That is a good point.
there's a dividing wall between.
I think anytime, like, let's say the 90s, but pre 9/11, because, like, the world just went nuts.
Oh yeah,
9/11.
pre 9/11
Yeah.
definitely.
And then,
So I would say '90s.
But
we
I would
still
also
had Twin
say-
Towers. We still had
yeah, I would also say pre social media, because,
definitely.
like, people kind of had, like, empathy back then, and,
Yeah.
like, it wasn't just, like, so many cults of personality bombarding you at one time.
cult
Sure.
of personality.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was a contemporary song for that time period.
I couldn't help it.
I would totally agree. So I would say '90s. You still had
Yeah.
pretty good health care. There was still some stuff they hadn't
Yeah.
figured out maybe.
I
But
don't know, man. 90s, like
Back then, it was so like when I was a kid in the 90s, I watched cartoons it's like a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago with my nephew.
oh yeah, we locked down with cartoons.
My nephew, like, cartoons are just all zany and off the wall and stupid today. They're so stupid. But, like, when I was a kid, you had Batman, the animated series.
Oh, yeah.
That was just so cool. Uh-oh. Oh, you can throw the tape away. You gotta throw it away first when you're done with it. But yeah, that and, like, I don't know, it seemed like, you know, boys were, like, allowed to be boys back then, and you had, like, stuff that
yeah, but
was catered to them. You know, you had like Power
I'm not
Rangers
going
and
down.
Street
Yeah.
Sharks and Gargoyles,
wait, I can't get in there.
and X-Men
What?
and Batman. So many cool cartoons.
I was gonna say about that. Oh, yeah, because you always see
No,
people
no.
say like
Don't.
Not yet.
you always see people
Where should I
say
go?
Go find any other places that have that crank.
Well, that's why I need to go down to do that.
No, you don't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
'Cause I just went up there and the crank was broke.
I'm positive.
Okay. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah.
You always see people say, "Oh, the '90s had the best cartoons." When I had the best cartoons growing up, and when I saw that, my first reaction, my gut reaction was like, I feel that way, but at the same time, am I being too harsh on like the next generation? It might just be what my dad, like back in my day movies and stuff. But I saw an article and you can look it up online, and it talks about like Nickelodeon during that era and the animators that were there. And reading that article, I went, no, I'm not wrong. Like there was a reason for it. There was stuff happening. They had like good animators. They had like all these like. The stars aligned for Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all that stuff happening.
And I keep talking
especially
about
Nickelodeon, like what that article is about. But
yeah, I mean,
Nickelodeon had stride then.
in a way, you think like Cartoon Network kind of was the death of Saturday morning cartoons, at least.
Because it was.
But they commoditized cartoons so much that like you had a singular place where you could go to get it at all times.
Yeah.
Whereas before you had to wait for Saturday morning, and then.
And I feel weird about that because.
Word of wise, just leave this for now and go unlock all the doors in the next room with that key, and you should be able to discard it. Hey.
Oh wow! Okay, perfect timing.
As a kid, that was almost inevitable that was going to happen, where someone was going to make a whole channel to cartoons, So I see where
Wild West, dude. Fire from the hip. Another thing. Speaking of westerns, I haven't seen a good western in years.
I think the last one I saw was Django Unchained from
I haven't
the
seen
remake.
that,
The remake.
I thought that was more like a Kill Bill kind of thing. Is that not the case, or?
They definitely go. Tarantino goes nuts with it, but
That is his movie. That's why I thought that.
Yeah.
I remember.
yeah, it's not like maybe a classic in the sense of a western, but
Yeah.
I mean, someone gets shot in that movie, and they go the opposite way. It's like, there's just the funniest, like, craziest shots.
Are you serious?
No, he's down.
Oh.
He might not be dead, but he's down. Hey, is that Magnum ammo? And you can throw that key away too.
No more shotgun ammo. I mean, still.
Grab that, because that's the combo. That's the combo to the padlock
SDF.
in that room above, where you had to like jump down.
Hey.
I feel like a lot of these puzzles have the thing wrote on them or something.
Yeah, they're not terribly like brain busters in this one. Versus Silent Hill, where you had the
Silent Hill.
piano.
Oh my god, that one was nuts.
That one is nigh unsolvable if you don't have a background in music. This one, they're not really brain busters in this one. In a way, it's like a Metroidvania kind of like item management kind of,
It's not really focused on the puzzle aspect of it.
Yeah.
What's mag ammo? Man, let's go.
So remember that USB drive?
Yeah.
You're glad you have that here. Remember this area?
On my back.
Yep. So examine the drive, the USB thing, and turn it around and hit the button.
Oh, okay.
And now pop it in that kiosk right there.
Nice. Even though that's not realistic, USB flash drives were not invented until
Put that on the mag. Boom.
Oh, it takes another slot.
That's worth it, I promise.
I'm about to use this sucker.
Don't use it on a zombie, you know what's going to happen. Just one hit. That's where you fought Birkin, or where we fought Birkin last time.
Oh, yeah.
You go up there, there's the elevator back to the police station.
Why am I back here?
There's some things you can clear up in here. I'm not sure if you have everything, do you? Check your map.
Oh, wait a second. I'll get a second.
See, we cleared out the first floor with the waiting room. So if you go upstairs, there's the safe in the waiting room.
Okay.
We probably have found the document that has the...
Okay. What would be in the waiting room? Like, what would it be?
Usually if there's anything in the safe, it's always like an upgrade.
There's our boy.
Marvin?
Yeah, remember we killed him though?
Is Miss Rex still here?
I don't think so.
So he was down there trying to. Never mind.
What?
It's a PG stream.
Yeah. This had
As
a
we
great
murder,
PG.
murder people.
Oh, that poor man. Look at that.
You win some, you lose some.
Gosh, this is crazy.
Go upstairs and then
I'm
to the
back to
tower.
this freaking place.
Yeah, this entire game mostly just loops around this building. I am excited to see what they do if they do make 3 because you get
Just
to
copy paste this.
in a way, yeah. Like the reason that 3 came out so soon after 2 in the PS1 era is because
They copy paste it.
they just lifted and shifted a lot of assets. But the cool thing is, like, you go through a section of the police station, and like it looks almost exactly the same, but you'll see like other areas are now barricaded off with like debris, and so you can't access those areas. But you're not meant to. You're like 3 is the entirety of Raccoon City, more or less. And it's cool that you like make your way through the police station, but it's not the primary focus of the game.
Does 3 happen right after 2?
It happens during. It's like
Nine
the
left.
timeline. The timelines kind of interweave with each other.
Who do you play as in 3?
You're Jill Valentine, the girl from the first game.
Jill, the master of unlocking.
You're Jill Sandwich.
Jill, you can use this. The master of unlocking.
What was the combo?
I forget. I'm freaking stupid. 9, 15, 7.
You can't. You can't move.
Oh, let me read the memo.
You have to go in the order. Like if it's 9, you can't like go left,
Hold
left, and go
on.
back.
Let me read that. That's the wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong
You
one.
mother-
You're looking for. So that's the West Office one they're talking about. We already got that one. You're looking for the waiting room. Let's see. It's supposed to be something about a dude who was like he was like a klepto. They confiscated his stuff. See if there's something you can find. Keep going. Look at the storage locker. I don't think that's it, but no, keep going. Keep going. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No, no.
And I got to this.
No, 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 no.
Maybe we haven't found it yet. See if you can make your way over to. Check your map real quick. What was that? That's the sewers. Go back to the police station.
Back to the lab again. We messed up.
Wait a minute.
Back
I have
to
a
the lab
film.
again.
The film, I don't think, has the combo on it. But I don't think this is showing rooms that, like, if you've gotten all the items, it marks it as blue, but I don't think it's showing rooms that have
I'm
notes
just
in
gonna
them.
go do the film.
It'll show you some stuff where some items are.
Is anyone excited for Days Gone?
No.
Is that the zombie game?
Yeah, for PS4.
I'm a little interested, but I think
Cool.
zombie games are just kind of a dime a dozen anymore. Like, I don't know.
As we're playing Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one gets a pass just because of the pure nostalgia factor.
Yeah, we're just going back. But it's weird that Resident Evil was kind of alone in the zombie kind of genre for a while. It felt like
It was for a long time.
until the 2000s when they.
Whoa!
Frick my life! What the frick? That sucks, dude.
Yeah, you gotta tiptoe.
Ah!
Gotta tiptoe. In your Jordans.
Son of a bitch.
You good? There's another one in here, I thought. Look on the walls and the ceiling and stuff. Maybe not. You Let me look through all the rooms of the map slowly, just to make sure.
Sorry.
So we got everything there. I feel like. Go through the notes again. Sorry. And look through not the police station, but look through miscellaneous maybe. Not that.
Dude, I don't know.
What do you need looked up? I'm on NORAD right now.
There's a safe in the waiting room of the second floor.
Got it. On it. Stat.
I just forget where the
Safe
note
and
is.
waiting room. Let's find out what that is.
So I know where those are if you want me to tell you.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Alright, we got it.
So
Unlocking Leon's desk.
We're cheating. I love it.
You already got Leon's desk.
Alright.
Just look for second floor waiting room safe.
Second floor waiting room.
So first
Second floor shower room?
No, it's the waiting room.
Where
Go
do I go?
upstairs. Go upstairs and go to the star.
Did you
room.
mean shower room?
I sure
You
did
know what I
mean
always think about on when I said, yeah, I watched this new movie or like adaptation and
Nothing.
Adaptation?
Alex, you went, did you mean adaptation? That's how I always remember that movie.
Oh, I go through here.
Yeah.
I watched adaptation. Did you mean adaptation?
I think you already killed the liquor. Be careful.
Okay. Maiden stat. Okay, we already did this.
It might be randomized. Go open that door to the left.
Locker room, second floor. Linen room, second floor.
It's
Waiting room, second floor.
There you
Save combination.
It might be randomized each time though. We go to the desk in the office.
You won't find it until you've gone into the parking garage and returned to the police station.
We're not doing that crap.
Do you want the combination?
Yeah.
You ready for it? You gotta be ready for it.
Shut up.
I'll remember it. Just tell me.
No, you won't.
Look in that box you just picked up.
You won't remember this.
I bet I will. Tell me.
I don't think
Oh,
you will.
hey!
The combination is 6 left, 2 right, 11 left.
Why are we letting Zach talk again? Look at that thing. This thing's a behemoth. Why would you shoot that?
6 to 11.
Why would you shoot that?
Okay.
Let me see the map again real quick. Just go up. One more. One more. One more. Another one. One more. Yeah, we've like cleared out everything.
Not by me. I just don't know.
The only room. So go back to the first door, the shutter. Yeah, that first hallway.
Oh.
Maybe check some of these rooms as well. Cause I feel like that.
Did you go that? Are
Well,
you
it
back
doesn't
at
matter.
The, are you back
I-
at the room?
It doesn't matter because I remember the combo. But I think it is randomized every time.
They're saying it's not. Oh, we're on assisted mode too.
Liquor above it.
You mother fricker!
hate how freaking dark this game is. Even when we got the brightness all the way.
And speaking of dark games, Metro was a very, very dark game. I had to turn that one up.
Which one is it? Metro what?
So all of them: Metro 2033, Metro Last Light.
What's the one you're playing?
Last Light's the one I'm currently playing. The newest one is called Exodus.
Oh, what's the other new one?
Yeah, it's a very pretty game, but it's just so dark. I have to turn it up. I've only played like maybe the first level or two.
Darkness in horror games are just like in Metal, where they kept making the volume. Where there was a problem with metal music, they kept making the music louder. I think that was like all
Okay.
genres and stuff. But
I need to go in the Shadow Room, don't I?
Yeah, either way, whichever one you want to do first.
is this the one that was always at E3? This came out.
Maybe, I don't know. It's the one that had like a recent controversy of being exclusive to the Epic Game Store
Oh, it is.
on PC. But so go in that door to your left, and it's watch out for him.
I
see it on the Steam
store. Why is it on the Steam store? Was it exclusive for a little bit?
It wasn't exclusive at all for a while, and then maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, Epic and gave their publisher money to make it exclusive to Epic's Game Store.
Oh wow.
However, you were able to pre-order it before that, and they honored your pre-order. And I had pre-ordered it before then.
Yeah. But after this comes out on that, you're not going to be able to buy it on Steam?
You guys won't be able to buy it unless you had pre-ordered it for another
Oh my
year.
gosh.
It'll be a year before it goes back on Steam.
I saw there was some game, I forgot what it was, that just came out, where it might have been freaking Metro. Or some people are getting it, and I saw like somebody online had put a sticker.
Yeah,
It was so. Was that Metro?
that was Metro.
Okay, yeah. Because someone was like, haha, I called it. I freaking called it. They just, because it was so late and
They had already, like, all their promotional material,
Yeah.
all their boxes, everything has already been shipped out. They really can't do anything about it other
Yeah.
than a sticker. It's 6 to 11. Nope. You gotta go left first.
this came out yesterday.
Yeah. 11. I will
So
say this
you're
about-
trying to catch up with the other games.
Yeah, because I had beaten the first one a while ago. That's for your regular pistol. Yeah. So I beaten the other ones, or the first one, 2033. That was really good. Last Light's really good. I'm having a great time with that. They're good looking games. They're a few years old now, but they're still really good looking games. And then this one just came out yesterday, and I'm having I can't say I'm having a good time yet, but what I've played I really liked, and it's a very pretty game. Like the lighting and all that stuff. It kind of makes me wish I had one of those new NVIDIA RTX cards because they have the ray tracing.
I don't really need this right
Yeah,
now.
the freaking particles and stuff flying
Yeah.
around like crazy.
And that's one of the few games that supports that yet. So
What is that? Is that new technology or something?
yeah, so it's real time tracing and like light rays and stuff.
Hey, you want to tag in?
All right, we're
Here,
switching
if I
off.
switch you.
Yeah.
I'm watching some gameplay.
You watching Metro or what?
I was watching Metro. I just want to check back on the stream, make sure we're healthy.
We're healthy, good to go.
Yeah, we're healthy. Just gotta make sure you're healthy.
I'm just worried about your health.
Let's just worry, guys.
Is it healthy? I think we're all done here. Yeah, that video really doesn't do it justice. It looks really kind of grainy and stuff in here, but it's a great looking game when you actually play it. Weapons are interesting too, because like they're really like makeshift and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're just thrown together. Like I had a rifle that's like it's a pneumatic rifle, and like you pump it up to like keep pressure in the chamber or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that runs out every so often, so I think that might be one too, because it's got that pressure gauge on the side of it there. Let's see that dial.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Cool game.
But it's so the premise is it's post-apocalypse, nuclear apocalypse, But everybody, like the remnants of humanity, they live underneath the metro subway station of Moscow. And like it's nuclear winter and stuff up top on the surface. And things are terrible down below as well. So like there's like all these factions, including like the communists and the Nazis. They're like constantly at war.
Everybody's back.
Yeah. So it's like not a place you really want to be.
This game, I feel like, is starting to stall.
Are you guys ever going to go back to the waiting room? Because you're not going to remember this.
We already got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
You got the muzzle break.
Muzzle break.
It took 6 shots to kill it. Oh my gosh, you sure? Oh, holy mother of pearl.
Why not? Let's have some fun.
Why not?
Because when I asked to do it, you were like, no.
I was
My
saving
name's
it for me.
Alex.
Saving it for me. Oh wait a minute, there was one in here already. I guess maybe he went outside. We already got him.
Jacob, when would you go back if you had to go back to a time period?
I was thinking about that. Again, I think the 80s would be the prime time.
80s would be fun. 80s would be fun, yeah.
Part of me wants to...
Music was awesome.
Okay, I'm going to say this.
Okay, you're going to say it.
Disclaimer.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh,
Alright.
man.
I'm
Anything
not-
that Jacob says is not our opinion.
I'm not condoning this. I'm
Okay.
not saying I want to experience this.
Alright.
Lord,
I
what
just-
is
I'm
it?
gonna
What is it?
get my apology.
I just want
video
to
ready.
understand it better. I wouldn't mind traveling back
Okay.
to when polio was a big deal. Just to see what
Oh,
it was
okay.
like.
Alright.
Again, I'm not saying like I wish people had polio, like nothing like that. I'm just like, I wanted to be there and see like, because that caused a lot of panic. What are you doing?
Making sure
So you want to go back to when they had polio to see?
Just to see like, cause from what I've read and what I've looked
I'm
into.
desperately trying to get away from any time period with bad diseases. And you're running towards it. You're
Well,
just
I
like
mean,
a
I'm
moth to the
good.
flame.
I'm not worried about that.
Jacob
I can't
to the
get it.
polio.
But I would like say like.
So what you're saying is that you would take your polio vaccinated self back.
Yeah.
You would maintain your polio vaccination.
Yes, I know. I wouldn't like want to do like hit me, doc. Like you know what I mean? No, I'd go and I'd be like, man, this sucks. Like, like
So you would go and just basically bask in everyone's suffering and go, wow, I don't know what you guys are up to.
I was just like,
So Roosevelt, I mean, well, that was the 40s when he was alive.
Mhm.
He had it. So I guess you could just watch him on TV. Although I think history tries to downplay, or they make it seem like he always tried to hide it.
oh, he did.
So
Roosevelt didn't want to come across like he was weak.
So yeah, I guess you can't like really directly observe him in that time period.
Honestly, I think he did a great job like maintaining. Because I was like, he was going through a lot. I mean, that president.
I didn't know he had polio.
Yeah.
Is he the one that was in the wheelchair? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
World War II.
I didn't know that's what he had, I guess, but I don't know a lot about polio. When did we solve that? When did we figure that one out?
50.
Probably late 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a vaccine against it. I think it might just be. Is it viral or is it bacterial?
I think it is bacterial. Let me check to make sure I'm right.
You know, the funny thing, like in biblical times, the death sentence was leprosy, right?
Yeah. But
But, like-
polio was the.
But like leprosy was it was cured very easily because it's a bacterial skin infection. And like they had nothing to combat that. They had no knowledge of germinology or anything or bacteriology back then, and it just like their sores would get infected.
Yeah,
and
it
become
spreads
chronic.
to food and water.
Is it bacterial?
I mean, I'm guessing. I'm reading through it. I don't know. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So they, like antibiotics could have killed it, pretty much.
Well, it's saying you can't really cure it. You just have to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
If once you get
That's
it,
true.
you're
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You're
Polio.
done.
I'm talking about leprosy. That is curable with an antibiotic.
It is crazy. A couple of years ago, the measles outbreak at Disneyland. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, you gotta
Vaccinate your kids. Man.
You gotta,
What do you guys think about the anti-vax movement?
I think it's not.
It's
I
a
think for the
movement.
kids. Did you hear about the kid the other day? He said he had just turned 18. He was like, in defiance of his mother, he went and got
Yeah.
vaccinated. like he went and did what the parent should have maybe done.
Yeah.
I don't
In
know.
a way, I kind of understand it because, like, I don't think, in a way, there should be anything mandatory I have to do with my children. Yeah, it takes rights away from me, so to speak.
I get that,
I don't.
but I get that, like in the freedom of it. But at the same time, I think if you live in society, I think do us a solid, do everybody a solid.
Just get the
I
shot.
don't know. You know, looking at the world today, like I definitely see what everyone's saying here. And I'm vaccinated. Don't worry, I'm not anti-vax. But
I get what you're saying. Like, wait, that is weird that you're having to me to do something. Like,
yeah, but
to get something.
there's
installed.
so many. Just living in the day we live in today, and there's so many shady things that corporations and the government do. It kind of worries me. Like, man, maybe there is something in these vaccines that they're doing. I don't know if it gives you autism or not. but
I know what it is.
maybe that's the least of our worries.
The G virus is in these
G
vaccines,
virus.
and they
Dude.
might activate. I think you're onto
You
something.
don't even know, dude.
I think you might be either playing too much Resident Evil 2 or you're onto something. So.
I'm not playing enough. It's one or the other. I'm either playing too much.
If you're an
or not enough.
anti-vaxxer, Resident Evil 2 I recommend it. I think it's recommended to all anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
God, I'm ready for the game to pick back up.
Don't say that, Jacob.
I just feel like it's stalling hard.
No, Jacob. Don't say that. Stop it, Jacob.
No, Mr. Bubs.
Mr. Bubs.
Be nice, Bubs. Be nice to Resident Evil.
Stop, Jacob. Don't say that. Let's see what we got.
Obtained electric part.
Let me see
What are you doing getting an electric plug?
He's
Yeah.
gonna plug something.
Said, ooh, girl, find an electric plug. Running through the police department.
Oh, that reminds me. I did the fourth survivor mode the other day. In this.
Yeah.
And so you play as one of those special operative guys that you saw in the video. His name's Hunk. And you have to start from down here in the sewers and make your way all the way through the police station. And
I saw that with the tofu you can play
yeah,
as.
so I played that as well after I beat Hunk, and you play as literally a chunk of tofu.
Do you get attacked?
Yeah, and you only have knives.
And if you get
Like,
attacked,
you have a knife at every slot, and then like one herb or whatever.
and then if you get bit, it takes off bites of
It
the
does,
tofu
yeah.
and stuff.
It's pretty funny actually.
And that was in the original.
They are so weird.
And I love that they brought that back over.
Why'd you grab
The
that?
free DLC came out for the skins the other day.
The what?
The 98 skins or whatever.
Oh yeah, and they also added a new mode, or several new modes actually, where kind of like the Fourth Survivor and Tofu, but you play as the Kendo gun shop owner guy. You play as the mayor's daughter, and then you play as another special forces guy that has to
That's pretty cool.
make his way from somewhere else.
So did you play Fourth Survivor modded in first person yet?
No, that I didn't even think about that. That'd be nuts. I haven't played any of it in first person. I've been meaning to, and I always forget it.
Like electric
That
plugs.
mod, like what I saw, looks really cool because like you can adjust how much head bob you have as
Yeah.
you move, and you can like look and see your own body. And like most first person shooters, you can't even do that for some reason.
No.
I don't understand
Because they're weird and stupid.
that.
Propagated by the government.
Wait,
Yeah, man.
there's head bob in this?
So if you have that first person mod, yeah,
Oh, okay.
because like it's just a they change
thought you were
the
talking
camera
about the
object
game.
to your head, right?
Yeah.
So.
Have you tried to play it? Could you even play through it in first person? Is that like a
Yeah,
pleasant,
Resident Evil 7.
is it a pleasant experience?
I haven't tried it
that's
yet,
way to
but
jump
what
at
I've
it.
seen looks
Ugh!
Oh, what is that little
The
thing?
freaking aliens.
aliens, dude.
Dude, aliens.
I remember when I first gave birth.
What the hell was that?
This is a magical experience.
I think he was responding to the ticket.
Mm.
Oh my god. This is getting worse.
Oh, it's bad.
I never knew, like, as a kid, when I saw Resident Evil 2, I was just like, this is probably the scariest game. But then if you watch it, there is a corniness level to it. There still is. They kept it like, oh, what is that? You know what I mean? There's like, As a kid, you just make everything out to be this like
Why is this so
dreadful
gross,
kind
dude?
of.
Gosh. That brain.
This looks like used to woods when we used to swim and with the water.
You know what I was talking about the other day with my friend, and I was talking about like I was like going through his weight loss stuff,
Yeah,
which has been going really well. I'm like I'm under 400 for like the first time forever.
that's awesome.
So I'm like super pumped. But I was like, I can't wait until I get to the point where I'm like, I can start doing crazy stuff.
What kind of crazy stuff are you looking forward to doing?
I really want to skydiving.
I look at that too.
And
You two can go and film it. I'll put it up on the channel.
And I honestly can't do it my weight now, but like once I get surgery and everything and it's all done, 250 Jacob could definitely go skydiving without a shadow of a doubt. And like I just want to do it. Just
What's
to
the
say I did it.
skydiving video game, and we'll tie it in. Like we'll play it for Hangouts, and then that's how the Hangouts.
Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings. That's what I was thinking about. Pilot Wings 64.
Oh god.
And you guys will be screaming up there, and I'll have a mic like, "This is our playthrough of Pilot Wings."
I promise you'd see a trail of brown just coming from me the whole time.
It'd be raining dude.
Yeah, dude. It would,
Some poor folks down below.
Are you going to do it? Are you going?
I would love to. When I was talking to my friend, they're like, "You're absolutely insane."
I think I would like it.
I think I am an adrenaline junkie. Due to limitations,
I think that's about the top of the.
That's terrible. That's
top of the. I bet you can. Yeah, you get more if you were experienced like snowboarder or doing like more extreme sport stuff. But like as far as like just jumping out of a plane, I think that's like the. I mean, how much higher of an adrenaline rush can you get? Is like a like
Jumping from space, dude. Jumping out of the space.
space jump.
From the space shuttle.
There
Open
was-
the hatch. I'm going down.
There was a guy a couple years ago that jumped right outside the atmosphere, and that
Yeah,
made
the
me
Red
like
Bull.
That was a big deal.
yeah, the Red Bull guy. Watching him jump out made me sick to my stomach. Like my stomach dropped. Like
Dude.
oh my
He
God.
landed. And he was like,
The thing
Dude,
that
Red Bull
freaked
gave
me out the
him
most
wings.
is when he was coming in the atmosphere, it spun him like
Yeah.
3 million miles per hour. It just looked inhuman, like when he was spinning.
I don't know that kind of stuff. Like, cause like I love roller coasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did too.
But it doesn't do the job. I want to do something that's like, this is gonna just
You know what you
go
should
nuts.
check out? Russian roulette.
You know, I've tried it. I just don't think it's that thrilling.
Just give it a whirl.
Yeah. After a couple spins, you're kind of just like, okay, I'm not meant to die. You
Play
put it
play vaccination Russian roulette. Have one that cures polio and one that is polio.
down. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Hey,
There's a twist
little,
for you.
Yeah. But, I know we brought polio earlier. Did you guys ever see the video of the last remaining like polio survivor still alive?
No.
It's like there's a guy. I think it was a couple years ago when the video came out. But there's a guy who is still alive, living on the iron lung, like one of the originals.
Oh wow.
And it was actually he made the video because he was looking for help because there's no more parts and his lung was failing.
There's no more parts.
No, it's in the 50s. Like they don't manufacture that. The manufacturing company's gone.
Oh.
So
I feel like they could 3D print that now. They could
You'd
just-
think that, but he couldn't find the
I mean,
help.
seriously, they're doing all this health stuff. Like,
So like he said, like the way his living went was he can wake up in the lung. He's in the lung. He's a full-time nurse, and he can take it off the lung for like 5 minutes, or he'll die. So like he'll get taken off the lung just to like be clean.
I need to know what this iron lung looks like.
Dude, it's
It's just like a big old cylinder that they put their entire body in.
depressing. Like I honestly like I feel bad like watching it.
What in the world? I did not. I was for some reason like they couldn't breathe right because of the disease.
No, the way the iron
Yeah,
lung
they
works,
and they have.
cannot.
it uses compressed oxygen or something like that calls your chest to rise and breathe for you. Because you're literally it kills your whole spinal system.
It's a devastating disease, man.
Yeah, I've seen the thing you're talking about. The last guy.
Yeah, so it was a year ago, and he was like, I need an engineer to come out and make parts. So he got a guy, and the guy came out and he made the parts for the lung, and he's still kicking. He's still living life. I just was like,
So wait, why is their whole body's encapsulated except for their head in this thing.
Yeah.
And what's going on?
Inside?
It's breathing for them.
It's pressurized, so what's doing is it's using pressurized air to cause your chest to rise and breathe. So you can breathe.
Because they can't breathe on their own.
No. So no matter in a ventilator and none of that stuff, it's not realistic. So I don't think back then they didn't even have did they have that kind of stuff?
Yeah, they are alone.
Yeah. So
they had to quarantine you in a sanitarium back then.
So it's just.
So what happens? You said they can get out of it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he said on the video. I think he said 5 to 7 minutes.
They can breathe on their own for 5 to 7 minutes.
That's what he said, and it's just because you get so tired because your body just doesn't know how to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So the cellular tissue and the muscle tissue in the chest cavity and stuff is so atrophied from not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
That he has become reliant on the machine.
And he he'll pass out if he tries too hard or
he can't
because his body can't sustain it. It's almost he could probably work out, but not with polio.
I had no clue.
It is a devastating disease. Yeah. Very terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would not really want to go back and see that just because, one, the risk of getting it, and two, it's just a terrible thing to see.
Well,
Nope, Jacob said this was the period he was wanting to go back in.
I mean, I couldn't get it when I was vaccinated, but...
Well, you would need a booster, probably. Booster shot.
I think we got it down pat. I'm going to test it. Oh, I'll show that guy love. Bye. So yeah, I mean, honestly,
She spent talking about this. There was another girl at the time, whatever, but she spent 6 decades in the 800-pound device and worries that people in the U.S. don't remember the panic, the polio calls. Jacob's just trying to
make people be aware. Vaccinate your kids. Don't give them polio.
But I think the real truth of it, though, we're seeing this resurgence of all these debilitating diseases, not because people aren't vaccinating their kids, because that's a rather new movement, I think.
It is.
It's really because we have all these immigrants coming into this from third world countries that are not vaccinated against anything.
But would that be combined with people not vaccinating?
But I don't think it's multiplicative in a way, it's just going to explode because suddenly the kids aren't getting it. I think it's much worse because you have all these immigrants coming.
You just have people that never got vaccinated. Yeah.
I mean, they come from the deepest, darkest reaches of Africa and the Middle East and stuff. They don't have those vaccines.
I mean, it's similar maybe to
But the media is never going to.
But do you think do you think it's do you think it's a combination of there might be people there's people that haven't had it and then they come here, and then there's the anti-vax movement. And do you think it's
it may be compounding it somewhat?
Yeah, I think that's
I don't think that's as much of a factor.
But if we're vaccinated, don't you think we should be protected from it though?
Yeah, because we have herd immunity because we are vaccinated, and the people in our immediate realm, they're protected by said herd immunity, even if they're not vaccinated. But if you get into these cities,
what is herd immunity? What is that?
So if everybody around you is immunized or inoculated against this disease, and you're not, are you going to get it?
No.
Because everybody around you is already, it's not going to spread to you.
Yeah.
So they have herd immunity by
But it sucks what happens at Disneyland because you can't get certain shots till a certain age.
Because that's such a high traffic, high tourist, high traffic area by people from all over the world.
And you have to be a certain age to get the shot. Because there was a guy on the Make 64 podcast who was talking about that. He was like, I hate it so much because he's my kid can't have it yet, his child or whatever was
So pretty sure the Rook and Knight are on the same wall, and the Bishop and Queen are not next to each other. The Queen and the Rook.
Did you collect all the pieces already?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Pretty sure the Rook and Knight are on the same wall. So Rook and Knight are next to each other. And the Bishop and Queen are not next to each other. The Queen and the Rook are opposite of each other too. That's the Knight. Hold on.
Sure, the Rock and the Knight.
So the Rook and Knight are on the same wall.
I said Rock. Are you still looking at Iron Lung stuff?
Yeah.
The Rook and Knight are on the same wall, and the Bishop and Queen are not next to each other. the queen and the rook are opposite each other too.
After reading this, I'm gonna go out on a controversial limb and say, vaccinate your kids.
Yeah.
The queen.
I'm going pretty controversial, I know.
So I think.
I would also want to experience the celebration of them finding the vaccination.
So it's king.
So you want to see everybody with it.
I also
Then
want to
you
see
wanna-
the redemption.
Then you want to.
Like the oh my gosh.
So there's queen. I think this is king. The rook and knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen are not next to each other. The queen. So that is, what was that? That's king. So the rook is here.
And the last
bishop,
one's
the bishop should be here.
there. It is. Moving on up. How close are we?
Okay, almost there, Ada.
This is probably
The final
we're
stretch.
we're almost 80% done.
Wow. Guys, we're getting there. It's kind of crazy.
This is stupid, but I gotta clear out the map, so I gotta pick up all the items.
What? Oh my gosh. You don't know what I also would want to experience?
What's that?
The video game crash.
Nothing to play, man.
Huh?
Nothing to play.
Just because I want to be able to walk into a store and then be like, yeah, video games suck.
I would like to be around like MIT and
Harvard and
well, like ARPA and all that stuff during the fledgling beginnings of the internet.
mm-hmm.
Would love to see like how that came about, and knowing what I know of computer science now, I think that'd be just really cool to be a part of.
I also would like to see old school server rooms, the ones right on film or tape. The tape.
Yeah, it's just a big room of one computer,
Just yeah, it's one computer.
one giant computer.
Hey, military walks in. Check that bad boy out.
You know why they call it debugging, right?
What?
Literally, bugs would get, like moths would get trapped inside
Oh my
the
gosh.
mechanical pieces of the computer, and they'd have to go out and go in and clean up.
Guys, the computer's down.
They'd have to debug the computer.
Oh my goodness. We have come so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's not even an exaggeration. Like, that's literally the definition of it.
Ugh.
Did we get this too? Did she think?
I didn't grab it because, Lord, when do I get hit?
We gotta go.
Going on up. I'm standing. I was waiting on Zach, but
Where's he? Where'd he go?
I think I went to the bathroom.
He's pooping.
Taking a number
Take
two.
a little poo poo.
He's reading up about the iron lung. There he is. Zach Iron Lung Pike.
I'm back. I time traveled.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah, don't recommend it.
I wouldn't. You know what? Not a good time. I did laugh when I heard that you wanted to go see the video game crash.
Yeah.
You just want to see very upsetting things.
Well, it's not like I'm,
Like, you know what I would like to see?
it's
This
not like I'm sitting here saying I want to
the
go see
Hindenburg
9/11.
blowing up. I think
Oh
I would
my
just really like
gosh.
to be.
See the
Is there any
Challenger.
like good things you want to see? Like, I don't know, like the first car on the road, or
No, I can give a crap less. That was gonna happen no matter what. I guess I'd like to be in the room when they fake the moon landing.
that'd be a good one.
See the pressure China's putting on them and all that.
And Stanley Kubrick going
I
like,
think you mean the USSR.
Oh yeah,
cut.
Russia. Sorry.
Yeah.
Same
They're
thing.
all commies.
Same
Who
thing.
cares? They're all a bunch of red
what? Oh,
commies.
lingerie.
Lingerie.
All just a bunch of red commies. It don't matter. What?
Just we have completely lost focus. I think.
What point in history would you want to be like witness? I'm trying to think. Like,
Forrest Gump. I'd like to see.
okay,
him
Jacob wants to see Forrest Gump happen.
run. I'm just kidding.
Uh,
I don't know. Marilyn Monroe.
I don't get the draw of her, man.
I don't either.
What's so great about her?
Jacob,
Master of unlocking.
you are the master of lucky. I'm trying to think. I
would-
think if I could be
Nixon.
you want to?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
You'd like to see him peace out and fly away.
That would not be
I-
nice, dude. That'd be terrible.
What?
It's like
Everybody saw their president just leave. Just walked away from the
that's
job.
like-
That's pretty devastating.
yeah.
That was in
Talk
a.
about-
I think it was in a Chappelle stand-up. Was laughing, or he was talking about that. He was like, I forgot what the lead up to it, but he's saying, he's like, our president at one point, he just threw up the peace sign. And he got in a helicopter and he just flew away, and we all watched him.
We were like,
And
okay.
he kept flying, and we didn't know where he was going. And just,
You think about it though, like
that would be really scary.
I think we've been kind of like desensitized or accustomed from a young age to like not trust the government. But back then, people were like, "Well, the government's in charge. You know, they're handling it. That's not a big deal." And then that happens.
And it's
Like,
oh,
yeah,
wait.
Watergate scandal.
Yeah, that was the era where all trust in government kind of ended.
And then
Kennedy.
Vietnam and Kennedy and like every bit of trust that anyone had in the federal
Ended in
government
the
at that
60s.
time.
Vietnam
ended right
really
there.
freaked
So you know,
out.
I would go to the 50s when I can trust my government with all my soul and all my heart.
I think maybe the era between the few years between World War II and Korea, because people are like, they're like, we're back from World War II, everything's great, no more wars, it's the war to
What's
all
the
wars.
suburbs? Oh, let's make the suburbs.
Let's have a big explosion of kids. Let's just open some businesses.
You know what? Little Jimmy's gonna grow up in the
I mean,
suburbs.
that is what happened. Everybody started having sex.
Yeah, it's like shoot, son. I just waded through a
Dopamine levels just rose.
I waded through blood and guts and a hailstorm of bullets. I could do anything. So yeah, I would love to see that attitude again in Americans.
I don't know. Because they need to go through the mafia.
What?
I would say the 50s would be fun because it's like you're back from World War II, money's everywhere, we got TVs.
But like the 50s, like
suburbs were invented, so
That's
it's
when-
like,
was
that's
awesome.
why I like suburbs.
that's when Korea happened though. So like the guys that fought in World War II, most of them, if they didn't age out in between those years, they just went right up to Korea.
Oh, the draft. Oh, I'm definitely in there, and I'm definitely getting.
Holy mother of pearl!
Jesus Christ!
He said it. Dude.
Looks bad.
Woo!
Better
Dude.
move, boy.
Yeah, I have a feeling
There's
I
a
don't
fire.
know. I don't
There's a
think I
fire.
would make it.
Where? Oh, come on. He just tickled me. It didn't even hurt. Come on.
Okay, seriously, dude, what are your, like... What's your plan here?
About to get tickled.
It's gonna get tickled.
Every single tile is gonna come down.
There's fire!
Maybe you gotta take it out.
He's gonna take me out. He's gonna tickle me as well. Can you just stop?
Are you gonna have to fight this thing? You're on fire!
I made that very clear.
Oh, hey, bud, you're back!
Got me. Come on now.
No,
Don't be a
shut up.
cranky boy.
Wow, you clipped through the arm.
Don't be a little cranky boy.
I would love, and I kind of got the tiniest of taste of doing it when 2001: A Space Odyssey came out.
Oh.
That movie, because that came around.
Was that Kubrick's first?
They came to Columbus. They did a showing of it. And the original, it was the original like format or whatever they showed it in as people saw it in 1968, and that was pretty cool to see. But I would have loved to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a life changing movie. I bet to see that in '68.
Oh my
was,
gosh,
like,
dude.
crazy.
And then let's hit 2001.
Do what?
And then let's get to 2001.
Yeah, it was a little different than the movie.
Just a little.
Live up all the hype to it. There's a way you can beat him without doing the normal way. I want to see if I can do it.
What, just shooting him to death?
Maybe.
Which one were you using all your ammo?
Yeah, I don't see the point. Honestly.
Now I got you.
Now I got you.
I mean, what?
I got you.
Oh, wow.
I got this on
Really slow.
camera.
Hey, boo. Oh, you didn't get him. God, that's ugly.
You say that. Don't judge him.
Looks like my grandma.
Whoa. Sorry, Remy.
Yeah. She had it coming.
come on.
I wouldn't mind seeing like go to school in elementary school back when like Sega and Super Nintendo was fighting.
Yeah.
Because like that's all the kids talk about.
I mean, I got to live that, but you might have been too young.
I was too young.
I would have really liked to have tried Sega Channel.
Yeah. We had a friend that got to, but that was the only person.
Sega that you mean?
No, Sega Channel. You know what that was?
No.
That was so advanced for its time. Certain
that was
online
nuts.
things were too advanced. Sega Channel, you plugged in your Sega Genesis with a core, like
It was
plugged
a
into the
cartridge with a coaxial port.
yeah, you plugged it into the cartridge, and it was basically eShop and stuff like
Cable.
you-
You plugged literally like cable from your cable company into it, and turned to Sega Channel, whatever that was, and you could play games from the TV, like streamed to you from your Sega.
Well, I feel like you would just change it to 3 or 4 like it was on old.
Well, yeah, whatever it
CRTs,
was.
and then it was the cartridge was.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, it's called Sega Channel.
Was it successful?
Is it still here?
I don't know. I was just
No.
Sega went under and.
No, it was only like certain regions of the country, and only certain cable providers had it. Greg actually had it.
That's crazy that he was able to get that.
Yeah, I feel like that was like super duper.
The first time I was ever introduced to that like online gaming stuff, big time was Xbox Live. Like first time playing online stuff was Call of Duty and
Mine was a
Halo 3.
Dreamcast because I think that you could use dial-up with it. No,
Yeah,
Dreamcast,
well, I
Dreamcast
did
had
it-
the first ever modem.
I did it
Yeah.
on PC long before the consoles did it, but like,
On consoles, they used
but
it.
yeah, none of my friends had PCs at that time.
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
So, yeah, like being able to play with other people, I think was Dreamcast, and I had Quake. It was a port of Quake 3, and I had Unreal Tournament.
Did you guys know Half-Life came out on Dreamcast?
Yeah.
No, it's on PS2.
It came out on
It came out on
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast too, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because he has it. Don't you have it?
Yeah, it's so weird.
That's how you played it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Half-Life on Dreamcast.
Yep.
Show me.
I
for
first
sure.
I first
Oh,
played
show me how you
Half-Life on PS2 because I didn't have a
that.
PC.
I have that.
I'm just gonna leave you.
I played it on PC.
Not like this.
I was at Turtle Creek. I think it was Turtle Creek. It's not. It's called what is it called? Pirates Cove now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a flea market in Ohio, in Lebanon, Ohio. Or it might be Mason actually.
Right here.
Huh.
I have
It's
that.
in
exact
Monroe.
Is it Monroe?
It's Monroe area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It looked really good. I think the hardest part for me when playing it was you only have one analog.
yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, so I was like, well, back. I mean, if you played on PS2, you had two.
Yeah.
I
I bet that plays great.
It
An
wasn't enjoyable.
FPS, an FPS with one analog.
we were at Turtle Creek and there was like a used computer shop there and they had a box copy unopened of Half-Life for PC. And it was in like the big cardboard box about that, that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had all manuals and the discs and the.
$480.
No, it was like $5 or $10.
Well, did you buy it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, there you go.
They had no idea what they had. It was a gem.
When did you get that?
Not well. I want to say not long ago, but it was probably like 2005.
Oh,
The
okay.
game was already what 6 or 7 years
Yeah.
old at that point.
I think
Nice.
I remember going in the mid 2000s to early 2000s to the flea market and seeing stuff from Dreamcast or whatever, seeing all those, and like some of those games were just out there was just tons of them and they weren't that much money.
No.
And then collecting, I think, hit towards 2010s and stuff. People went nuts with collecting. Like,
Well, I remember
because now all that stuff is like you can't even buy a freaking. Some of those SNES games are
No.
ridiculous. They
But
still
Dreamcast had a really big issue with the pirating. So that's why.
Oh yeah, because
That's why the
They
value
weren't-
of that whole console was just
yeah,
in the
they
trash.
weren't copy protected at all.
No, and that's why like you can easily collect anything with the Dreamcast. Now like PS2. And all
I did
that
have.
stuff.
I think my most. I think I'd sold it now, but when I was into collecting stuff, Power Stone 1 and 2.
Oh my god, I
Those
have
are
Power
expensive.
Stone 1 too.
Speaking
It was
of
like
that,
$80 something.
Yeah, dude, I have.
They had both of those, and Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 up at half price books the other day, and they weren't super expensive. Like,
Power
should've got
Stone is one of my favorite
It was fun.
favorite games. I still have it. So that's why, like, if I
That'd be a
play
fun hangout.
dude.
Because I haven't like actually played it.
I have Dreamcast controllers.
All right, you're gonna see a.
Did you guys
Hearthstone.
ever play Kiss Psycho Circus? on
No.
Dreamcast?
I thought this
Remember
PS1.
That was another first person shooter.
Yeah, it was an on rails shooter, wasn't it?
No, it was in the Quake 3 engine.
And it was Kiss.
It was you played as the members of Kiss.
I thought it was on rails.
No.
Did you ever play Seaman?
I did.
He did.
That'd be a fun hangout.
But it was a first person shooter, like you said, and it only had one analog, so you had to use the face buttons to like do your Y and X axis.
I think Half-Life, the way you did it
Actually,
was
Z
you
axis.
held L2 in and you moved the analog to aim, and then you moved around without holding L2 in.
I never knew that Kiss.
I
Psycho Circus
forget.
game.
You know what I was thinking? I
Yeah,
can't
the left
believe you
analog
guys
just
are
control
gonna
player
rotate
movement, but
those
the
bastards
face buttons,
justice.
they would be like your up and down and left and right.
This is crazy. Can we please do a hangout on this?
What?
Do you have this game?
What game?
No, I had a demo
Kiss
of it.
Psycho Circus?
Oh, no, I don't.
Is it on Steam?
No. Well, it might be. Check it out.
I'm maybe gonna pick a copy up on this.
Please let us. This. This just looks off the wall. Like all these monsters look.
Yeah. It was
Like, look at this thing.
It was a really brutal game.
I thought I might need your help.
It was like some of the darkest, nastiest stuff ever back then.
I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
What percents are we at right now?
We're in the last 15.
Oh wow.
We're on home stretch.
The authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now.
Oh, wow, it's all over
Finish this
Amazon.
case. You're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
Wait, you said Kiss Psycho Circus?
Oh, there's a Kiss Psycho Circus. going
Based
on.
off the album?
What a weird. Who came up with that? I never knew about this. I thought the Kiss game was.
Don't worry about me.
There's one for PS1. It was like.
Holy.
It was like on rails. And
Take-Two Interactive is selling a game. They're still selling it.
What do you live for?
There's one left in stock for $80.
Very good, dude. We're a jump on it. It's a
That's
piece
4
of history.
stars.
It's a piece of history on board.
Go.
The Nightmare
Please,
Child.
we don't have much time.
It's by Take-Two Interactive.
What else are they?
dude got an Apple Watch,
2K.
MacBook Pro,
MacBook Pro, baby. It's 2K.
MacBook Pro, baby.
The developer 2K.
Leon,
Is it?
Calvin.
There's a PC copy for $12.
It'd be much better on PC. At least from the
ID wristband, classic in '98.
Classic.
ID wristband, baby.
Did they even have RFID chips?
So, we're gonna go shoot this person in the face real quick and just get it done.
Yeah,
A great need for a shower. This feels like at the end of Metal Gear.
Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
That makes me mad. It makes me want to defy.
For your safety,
Walk forward.
stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Walk forward. Yeah.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors. Welcome to Nest.
Guys, look up. That's like
Yeah, I
the
know.
worst.
That's
That's
nuts.
Oh.
disgusting, dude.
Fricked up with that.
Capcom, can you hear us, dude? That's
Listen, everything. You know what? We've said too many good things about this game. Everything's
I
null
take
and
it all
void.
back. It's
I
the
take
worst.
everything back.
It's the worst game I've ever
I
played.
give that. I take 98% off my score. Give it a
Hey, you
solid
know
2%.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go back and give my positive review of this game over to Kiss Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
That it gets all the points.
All the praise, all the glory.
Sorry, Capcom, but you shouldn't have made shiny reflections. Kiss Psycho Circus doesn't have it. I don't know if it has any reflections at all.
You know, seeing
But it
the
doesn't
Yeah, it has 0. It doesn't have that issue. So
watching
to me, that's
all these
that matters.
remakes come out makes me more excited to play Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, in 2025,
Yeah.
that's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so good.
2085.
Played by 3 10-year-old boys.
I think that will be sooner. I think even someone came out and said that the other day. I think you will be playing this sooner than you think, and I think why is because Final Fantasy 15 ate up so many resources. Kingdom Hearts 3 ate up a ton of
Yeah.
resources. Both those are off the table now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's all steams ahead. Like
I haven't heard them say they're working on anything.
I think we'll be seeing episode 1 soon.
Wait, it's an episodic game?
Yeah, it's up. They split it in episodic.
Really?
Thing. Which I think people complain about that. They like whatever. But if you think back how big like the scale of Final Fantasy VII in HD graphics, and then they want to actually like just like this game kind of went deeper and stuff on stuff. Like I get that they want to make.
Well, that's hot. I can't roll over Jeff.
No, on my back.
Is that what sex is, guys?
That is.
That is. I'm surprised.
I mean, you found out what lingerie was, and you found out all
I
that.
can't believe they got away with it.
I'm learning a lot, guys. I'm learning a lot lately. I'm growing up.
You have become a man just by playing this game.
Yeah.
Where are we at now? Where'd you go to?
So we're in the nest. This is the. This
With
is
the G
lab.
virus.
This is the lab for the G virus. I love one shot I'm in the face with a mag. This is so satisfying.
Do it.
I got one for you, buddy.
Boom.
Splits their head right apart.
That's nice.
Like
Why don't you do that to me?
Be nice, bub.
Like a melon. Yeah. Why doesn't anybody do anything to you?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not fair.
Why don't people shoot you in the face? Why don't women gnaw on your bones? Why
Bull
don't
crap.
women wear?
I'm a great guy.
Wear lingerie dresses around.
Lingerie, but yet it's actually a dress.
Talk about the,
I just
the
picture
unluckiest guy.
I just pictured Ada Wong taking off her dress and being in lingerie, and Jacob going
What is
silent.
this?
Jacob going dress.
What's
Why does she wear a dress?
what's less than lingerie? What comes after that?
I mean, come on, that's basically like.
What do you
Like
do?
her back wasn't even zipped up, man. What happened to modesty
You
nowadays?
smoke weed?
Come on, dude.
You smoke
No.
weed?
What
No slut shame.
do you do?
Bitch.
Let's see.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake, my hype is starting to build up for that too. It's like,
It's especially once you start working through.
I got.
that is my favorite RPG of all time. That is like
I've never played it. I
I
played
Wow.
10.
I beat the first disc and I got bored.
you're wrong.
See,
That's what you did, but that's not
when
what
I
happened.
beat, I remember texting you when I was playing through 10.
Because 10's one of my favorites.
And you know, guess how I got 10 though?
Did I get it?
You gave me 10.
Really?
So what happened was Kenny wanted it. Kenny didn't have a Steam account.
Oh yeah.
So you gave it to me and
Oh,
said, hey,
yeah.
make sure Kenny plays this.
Yeah.
Kenny never played it. I was like, I'm going to play this.
It's Jacob's gift now.
It was a great gift. I'm very
Oh,
grateful.
well, somebody got some use out of it. That's good.
10-2 was not that great.
I never played that one. I never beat 10. In fact, I never beat any Final Fantasy game.
Wow.
My brother beat 6 or 3 on Super Nintendo.
Mm.
I watched him play that when I was a kid, but I never beat any of them.
I can say I beat a Final Fantasy. It took me like 70 hours. I mean, 10 took forever.
But you had a speed up option.
I did. But
Man, I will never play this game without something like that. And I'm
No.
glad this came to console too to play it. Like,
But
because I do want to replay that at some
but my
point.
thing with 10 was there were so many cutscenes
Yeah.
and the amount of back traveling I had to do.
Oh yeah.
So I
Was
kind
there a
of
lot of that? I didn't know.
I mean
There's a little bit.
it's not a crap ton, but I'm also super thorough. So I'm like talking to everything I can talk to.
Yeah, and you had to come back.
Because I don't play a ton of those games often. So I don't want to ever miss anything. Plus the fights. The fights are so sneaking hard in that game. And I didn't like really understand the combat system too well till really later.
Was that your first kind of turn-based kind of
I know where I got stuck on that now that you mentioned
Well, no, I
it.
played like Earthbound and stuff like that.
Behemoth or Sunspawn GUI?
I think it was it Behemoth that
The big purple.
you come out of a cave.
Yep,
and,
Behemoth.
And Orin is like, it's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
And then it does such massive damage to you, and it heals itself. So what you had to
Yep.
do was cast, was it Reflection on it?
yeah.
But I had not gotten that spell on the Sphere Grid,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was literally up a
Haven't-
creek. I
yeah.
could not progress.
Well, you could if you grinded.
Well, I couldn't though, because like there were no healing items. Because it's like the beginning of the cave, one save point, and then the monster. And you can't. There's no entrance to the cave. Like it was like you fell out a hole or something. in the
You know
cave.
what?
So-
Xenosaga has the worst one I've ever experienced in my life. you drop down a hole, and there's a save spot, and I saved, but there was no way to get back up that thing to go to shops to get med kits, to heal you, whatever. And I wasn't strong enough to beat the boss. And it's like, oh, I'm stuck at the very end. That's the worst one I've ever played. Like,
that's what I said. I was like, I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done playing.
When I fought, I kind of like.
The spheres, did that not heal you when you saved at the sphere?
No.
Or the safe spheres?
Yeah,
so I kind of cheated and looked up a guide because I was kind of getting annoyed. Well, that kind of stuff annoys me like the crap out of me because I like to just kind of work my way through it and attack and attack and attack. I hate when I have to really get deep into it.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I'm kind of like that now, too.
It's how the element is of the game is. What's cool with Final Fantasy added that feature to where you basically can become indestructible. Mm-hmm. So if you make that mistake, you don't get stuck like you would in the past.
Oh, in there, there's an option, because Final Fantasy VII had that in their little port or whatever.
Because so what they're trying to do is, they're like, okay, we recognize that not everyone, at least here, understands the idea of like, hey, you might want to be really thorough before you move on. So, but what you can do is take it to where you take
a button and
you hit it.
It makes you like
you get your super.
Yeah.
If you get hit after that turn, you get all your health back. So as long as it doesn't one shot you, you're not dead.
That's the way I'll play that.
Well, I didn't want to like
because I played the PS3. I played it when it came on the PS3. I actually have it up there. See on top of my PS3 games, it's hanging up.
I actually do.
It comes with an art book and all that stuff.
That's cool.
But that did not have the speed up feature.
Yeah,
it remastered the textures, but it did not give you the speed up feature. So then when they ported it to PS4, then it got the speed up the 2 times or whatever it was. And I was like, frick.
Yeah, dude, speed up is the way to go. I think they also gave you a no encounter feature too.
Really?
Yeah, which, not gonna lie, towards the end, I was kind of like I'm trying to get through this.
That's how I felt when I did the remake, because I'd already beaten it previously. When I got to the end, I was just like, okay, let's wrap it up.
Stop the encounter. Well, towards the end, you got like you walk
big fights. Yeah, it was way too bad.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to end the game.
Yeah, that was bad.
That has one of the best. What in the world? Well, there's your key card.
Jesus. What happened here?
But yeah, I mean, that game has one of the best endings.
Oh, 10 is one. 10 and 7 are like neck and neck for me, but
I want to play 7.
10's my favorite, but I probably will bend the knee to say 7's the freaking. Oh, that's the best.
I'm not gonna play 7 in the old school way. I want to play it the new way when they finish.
You don't even want to play it in the old way.
No. I just can't unless it's Earthbound.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know you got this.
Yeah, dude, the game's kind of gotten nuts at this point. It's kind of taking a Resident Evil 6 feel. What did you think of 6? Oh, really?
Yeah. We played the demo, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And we were laughing the whole time, and it's like, yeah, this is not us.
That didn't
like,
do it for me. Yeah.
But somebody put up a YouTube video. I saw this on Reset Era. Someone was like, "Gosh, those monsters are nuts." Someone said this is my.
These guys will open up their face and beat this fly trap your head and kill you with
But someone had said on Reset Era, or posted a video of this guy, and I watched all of it and was cracking up. He said, "Check out Resident Evil 6 with some friends." I think it's co-op too.
I did watch that.
Because he said
it's like stupid fun.
It's the room of video games. Yeah. He explained like some of the stuff that happens. I had a tear come. I was like tearing up laughing. There's a part when a monster grabs the player and puts her in the fan, and it shows Leon behind her with a gun, just watching all this happening. Like his eyes are following. Like, just seeing it.
I just have a question,
funny,
and you can tell me if I'm wrong or not.
Yeah.
Since like you've beaten the game, if you just went and inputted the codes,
I don't remember them.
I'm just saying, would it let you skip?
Part of me thinks that they're randomized, but I was wrong last time. So I don't know. They're like little graphical.
Yeah, I know. I know
number
that.
codes, but
I guess I was just curious. I don't know if you knew that or not. Cause like,
I can't remember. You probably can, but I don't remember what they are.
cause I remember this part. This part's kind of grindy.
Not too bad. I could really use those extra 2 slots for.
Why do you have all the? I'd put the 92 fuel up. Keep a 400.
Well, because there's so many of those dudes around that.
And I also put your shotgun up, just because. That's the most powerful weapon, right?
No, the Magnum is.
Well, I mean.
I want to be armed to the teeth. I really don't need that right now. I don't need that either. I think we're good.
Oh, so okay. Experience from yesterday. So, I'll tell you guys a story.
Okay.
Alright. So, coworkers, it was commission day yesterday.
Commission day.
So, all the coworkers, who we had a really good month last month, they're all like, we want to go to the casino. Alright?
You guys go to the casino a lot.
Yeah, they do. I don't. But I was sitting there, and I was like,
Dispensing solution now. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Ah, shit!
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Who left the freezer open?
Cooling sequence in progress. Cooling complete.
Son of a bitch. What the fuck?
Dispensing solution now.
That did the trick.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
What the? Shit! Him again?
Senior staff clearance required for bridge access.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
in the G-virus. We're going in. Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Stop! Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive. We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
So those were G samples. That was easy. All right, now back to Ada.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
He's mine! This has to end.
called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin it any way you want. You're still responsible. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
All right. Let me end this here.
Class A breach detected. Quarantine until target is neutralized. Targets has been neutralized. Ending quarantine. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus. Detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Service lift is now operational. Lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal
feels worse. Believe me.
Talk about what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. The G-virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
That's bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-virus gets into the wrong hands...
Back. I don't know how long that was out.
They would have still had game audio.
Yeah, they would still have game audio. That's all that matters.
You dead? Oh, you nice little blow dry, and then you get sprayed.
It's like a car wash. I went to the car wash the other day. It'd been snowing really bad here in Ohio. And me and my wife took our cars because, like, okay, that was the perfect day. And it was right after it kind of cleared up and got kind of warm. First time forever, felt like. And we went to this car wash area, and they were backed up because it's off this kind of main highway thing or main road. Yeah. And it was backed all the way out into the road. Like, people were turning into that road. And it was like, what are we doing? Like, and a funeral home is like back in that area. And it's like, you're going to block all that stuff. Freaking sucks.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Make a real good team.
Ways clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Why couldn't they just hand over the sample?
I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it didn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you,
Look, I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample. I don't want to hurt you.
And you should. But I don't think you can.
Is this how it happened in the original?
Forget it.
Shut up, Reggie.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
She's in other Resident Evil, isn't she? I feel like everybody, no one actually ever dies in this.
The whole city freaking died, dude. Are you serious?
Just them. I mean, like, main characters.
just thousands of people, but who cares? Who cares about them? Maybe.
You know, a time period, I
Maybe
wish I
not.
could go back and see when all those people died in the zombie thing. If I could go back and choose any
Pretty
time.
cool, yeah. Pretty cool.
If I could choose any time.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Jacob, what say you? Do you think?
I'd kill us. Monterey girl died.
main squeeze, dude.
I have one last question for you. Is that lingerie?
I don't understand. If you're trying to escape the lab, why would you go deeper in?
No, really other way out.
What if you go to the police station in the 9 minutes? What do you think would happen?
I don't know, actually.
'Cause generally, you would have.
Well,
escaped.
you can't because you gotta go.
Yeah, they probably blocked off your
Yeah,
way.
they probably blocked off the train or whatever you came in.
Screw you and the train you came in.
Oh, they gave you first aid spray.
Thanks.
Need that.
They've given me a whole army of ammunition.
What's that?
Claire! Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down.
Now, spoiler alert, who does she fight as her final boss in her thing?
Yeah,
Mr. X?
there's a way out.
Oh yeah, we got it. You got it.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Where are you now?
We'll talk about it after this.
Okay.
Claire, you still there?
Leon? Hey Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me.
It's like,
Just get out of here.
with her.
No.
Damn it.
This is Leon's A campaign, or is it called that? Or is it? I think it's called Part 1 and Part 2, isn't it?
Sorta, yeah.
In this one, but I think in the old one it was A and B.
And so in the original, they were separated by 2 separate discs,
Yeah,
and which made sense in a way.
but it was there. So this is his A campaign, or for Part 1 campaign, or is this Part 1 and Part 2?
It's his complete campaign.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much yet. We'll talk about it.
All right, we will spill the beans here in a second.
But come on, man. Is the reason why you burn them down to black?
Yeah, they get up forever.
Yeah, but there's no point you just escape, so just get them down and then run past them.
You gotta catch them all, dude.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon.
Green demons.
Piccolo.
So have you beat both campaigns? Completely done.
So I'm playing through hardcore now and playing Leon's campaign.
So does Claire meet some guy named Adam?
He doesn't know.
Yeah. See what I did there? Some people say I'm, the George Lopez of our generation.
Some do say that, yeah.
I'm
That's
really
true.
sorry to hear that.
Oh!
Oh!
Peace!
Grab that. Can you grab that wire right there?
What was that?
Get them charged up. Because that battery lasts 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was busy blasting.
Busy blast. That was a busy blasting. I was kind of busy blasting. Shoot. Yeah.
You don't have 5 shotguns.
I get him.
Okay. Oh, you got backtrack. Oh.
Say something to us, Mr. X. Come on, Mr. Bubs.
Looks like he's getting wrecked. Oh.
keep going.
Man, they're all about making sure you're taken care of. What's that? Oh. Did you really need the 5 extra bullets for the handgun? For the second slot?
Honestly, no. In fact,
Big Dong Alex.
is there a save? Is there a typewriter?
Yeah. No.
No, just a toolbox, no typewriter. Are you chancing all of our progress on this?
Maybe.
This could be really good.
If it's what I think it is, which I think I am right, and he can take like 6 swings.
Oh, frick.
Oh, he's evolved.
So the code is like a power limiter for him. He's just another bioweapon, by umbrella, but he's meant to mutate. Holy. Guys. I might have made a bad mistake.
Why'd you do that?
I thought it was all dependent on when you run out of ammo.
Oh!
Alright.
It's like the second time we've died. I was thinking, I was like, Alex really trying to show off here.
No, I thought
You did.
I thought you'll see why. I'll tell you in a minute.
He showed off. That was impressive.
Come on, guys.
That was a typewriter.
No, it's a lunchbox.
But why did you go back to that? I thought you'd go back to the typewriter.
There's autosaving in this.
Oh.
Did you not know?
No. I thought it was all...
Grab your ammo.
This has autosave and Pokemon doesn't?
It doesn't?
No.
Fuel. Unless you're not going to use it.
There was somebody on Tumblr that said, I played 7 hours of Pokemon and I turned off thinking there was autosave and I turned it back on and I lost 7 hours of progress. Because they were just so used. I mean, everybody's just so used to autosave now. But Pokemon does not let you autosave. Which I find, I know there's reasons why, but why can't it be separate from the save slot? You know what I mean? Because some people were saying, well, what if you do something, you can make fatal mistakes in Pokemon and do stuff. So what did you do? You put all your weapons in that freaking box? You must have a good reason for it, you said.
Yeah?
Well, it turns out it's not so good.
What is it?
I'm surprised you're not using the Magnum. Oh, shouting?
Oh, that didn't last.
Oh!
He's grimacing.
No, you just took that to the face.
Oh,
Gosh.
I'm bored.
By the way. How convenient. That's what you were waiting for.
Where did this
Ada.
thing come from?
She didn't die.
That was Ada's best sister friend.
Freya.
Freya. Got him.
That's hot.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
No dirt.
Shall we?
Yep.
Goodbye.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Like,
Sick, yeah.
How convenient.
grab the train.
Can't believe I actually missed.
You miss Ada.
You got
And you
attached
just-
pretty quickly.
You just
there,
threw her Apple Watch. MacBook Pro, baby.
Leon!
Hey,
Hey.
you made it.
Just like I said I would.
Well, that was a weird cut, but that's probably wrapped up in Claire's campaign, I would say.
Maybe.
All right, spill the beans.
So I thought that when you ran out of ammo, that scene where the case with the rocket launcher slid down,
Oh,
I
no,
thought
that-
that just gets triggered.
Oh.
When you run out of ammo.
But it
I was
did
wrong.
not.
You live and learn.
Yeah.
So Claire's campaign, I saw a little girl there. We didn't meet that little girl before,
Yeah.
I don't think. Like,
No, you don't know who that is, do you?
no. So you beat Claire's campaign, and then do you open up a true ending, or?
Yeah.
Because you can choose Claire or Leon's campaign anytime, can't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. So there's one thing I don't like about this versus the original.
So what they do? What they change?
Well, so like their experiences and journey through the police station are supposed to be intertwined, like happening at the same time, right?
Yeah.
But like, no matter which one you play first, in my opinion, because I played Leon first and then Claire,
Yeah.
it seemed like Claire was almost, except for a few short segments, was almost cookie cutter the same.
It's like the same thing.
Like you have to do the same puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find the bolt cutters and cut the chains in the same doors.
And it was more varied in the original.
I think it was like, from what I remember, and I might be mistaken, but it seemed like Mr. X was not in the first campaign, depending on who you did in the original. It was in the second one.
Oh.
He doesn't even show up unless you do like the second campaign, I
Yeah.
think, from what I remember. So yeah, and it seemed like, and for instance, there were like items that in the original you would pick up, and it'd be like, well, if I pick this up, that means Leon doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
So that doesn't happen in this, and I think that could have been done better or engineered in a better way to.
Oh yeah.
There were some, like, I don't know if we remembered it, but there were some rooms in the station that Leon just can't go to because you have to have a heart key,
Mhm.
and only she gets it, or
Okay.
vice versa, depending on who you play first.
Yeah.
And I think that they could have made the scope of that bigger. Like there are there's maybe half the station Leon can't even visit, or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just like a few small rooms, and then there's another segment.
So it's not. So going through the Claire campaign, there wasn't as much variety.
Yeah, there wasn't as much variety. There
And
is
probably
there
instead
is-
of Ada, you get that little girl. You probably have to like guide her around or something.
Yes and no. I mean, she's not like a liability or anything. Like she
Okay.
gets munched on if you don't save her or whatever. So that's not an issue at all. But there's like a different segment of the game that takes place outside of the station, which I thought that was cool to be able to leave the station almost completely.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kendo in a way. You get to go out of the station and go around town a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this was cool, and it was reminiscent of the original game in a big way. Like there were some environments in the city you see that you're like, oh my gosh, I remember this from the original game when I was a kid. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I like I said, I never played that original. But this, I mean, graphically awesome, except for I don't know what the frick it was.
Yeah.
Silly. That was the only thing. But
So I think
man,
what that is,
just looking at like the skin, like I was saying
Yeah.
on like Ada and stuff, like
Yeah.
if you, what I was meaning is like if you take like a light and shine on someone's ear,
it's translucent.
translucent, and there's a layer of that. I feel like, or it's just so good. It's just so like
It looks
on
great.
point. Like
Yeah, and but I think what the shimmering is that's something to do with ambient occlusion.
yeah,
And they just that's a very that can be an expensive setting even on PC with beefier hardware than this.
yeah,
And I think that they had to just to compensate for that on PC, you're just able to crank it up, and it will diminish that in a great amount.
but they just
Couldn't
couldn't
do
do
it
it on
on
consoles.
PS4.
But yeah, so this was my first time going through the Resident Evil 2 story because I was too scared. Definitely as a kid, as a 7-year-old like
Sure,
kid stuff.
yeah.
But I had a great time.
Good.
But graphically, they freaking destroyed. Like
Yeah.
that, they knocked it out
Knocked
of
it
the
out.
park.
Good
Oh my
game.
gosh.
Seven's in the same engine, also a gorgeous game, and also a very hardware taxing game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was freaking great. So fun gameplay. It brought back. I mean, it did a good job at like. They could have had incentive to kind of like dip back into that Resident Evil 6 of like actiony and stuff. But man, yeah, you're using a lot of ammo. You can't just keep headshotting these things. You
No.
kind of have to knock them in the knees and hopefully run away sometimes.
Move on,
and
do something.
it's hard with it.
And I tell you
There's
what,
a lot of struggle.
Yeah, hardcore. Like
Hardcore.
we played
yeah.
this on the assisted mode, the easiest mode, and it was
Still
a
different.
struggle at times.
Yeah, you still run around. So
Hardcore, like I died in the gas station when I first played it because you get munched on once, you're in the red.
yeah,
Like if
Oh.
you get caught twice, you are done for.
yeah.
And I did that. I died within 5 minutes. So, and they do not go down. Like I gave that first zombie at least 10 headshots. And
Oh,
nothing
gosh,
happened. I ran out of ammo. Shoot him in the face.
That's it. That was all she wrote.
So you really got to utilize like kneecapping them and stuff like that, and just juking them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that was really good remake. Man, all these games from PS1 era getting remade. Like when they're knocking them out of the park.
Yep. Just think.
Yeah, it's funny though. Like
So Final Fantasy VII's the next one.
I'm excited.
That's probably the next one that'll be.
I'm legitimately
The next
excited.
remake that will be released will be Final Fantasy VII. You think about it.
people say the N64 version of the original is the best, and I'm wondering why. I'm not sure why.
Of Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
What up, AOI? AOI says the new backlog show is a very cool idea.
Awesome.
Well,
I'm
I will-
excited, man.
I give all that to Jacob and Travis and Jessica. They kind of took over all that and stuff.
It's exciting. We're excited to put more content out there, man.
It's their little project, so.
I'm really glad I came up with that idea.
And Alex was
Yeah.
pretty much the
Just kidding.
big brains of that.
I'm the
You were the brains of the
mastermind.
Resident Evil 2 playthrough.
Yeah.
I'm the
Let's say
mastermind, but I don't want to take too much credit, Just.
yeah, so that was a
these
fun
guys.
time. I like playing through, and it can only be certain games. Like, this is a good candidate. Any Resident Evil game, I think, is a good candidate that's shorter, on the shorter end, like these. And
This took probably, 6 hours? 6,
It
7
wasn't
hours?
long, was it?
No.
I think my
6,
first playthrough I took
6
probably
hours.
double the time.
Split up
as
into
this.
2, that's fine.
Yeah.
I want to find more games like that that are in that 7 hour kind of
Yeah.
and split up into 2. Oh shoot, it's not even over. Who's that? Who could that be? Lizard Man?
William?
Lizard Man.
The crocodile?
Maybe so.
A hero emerges.
That ain't bad.
It's pretty good for all the times that we
5.5
ran
hours.
around like an idiot.
Yeah, it took us 5.5 hours. to beat it.
5.5 hours of one battle.
You know how we got that score? When I defeated Croc, the
Oh
remake.
my gosh.
Pure dedication. That's it.
Thank you, bud.
You're welcome. All right.
Dedication.
Uba, did you mention Medieval. I forgot. Medieval's actually probably the next one that's coming out
Oh, okay.
for or the.
I forgot about that one.
I've never played those. Yeah.
It's fun. It's a good.
They're
game.
pretty funny. Pretty funny game. So thanks for watching and tuning in. Check out the podcast. We put out a podcast monthly talking about games, movies, TV shows, figuring out what's a dress, what's lingerie. You never know. Figure out what time period you want to be in. You really want to be where polio is. That's a popular answer.
Depending on when your microphone cut out, they have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I wonder what it did. It didn't. I don't think it did it for too long. But,
Okay.
I don't know. I could go back and see a lot of it gone, but I don't know. But thanks for watching. We'll be back on Resident Evil 3 in 20. I know when it comes out. 2023. Go back to this and archive this. I'm right. But thanks for watching.
See you guys.
And hope you enjoyed.
See ya.
Ah! That scary?